Hello, and welcome to the 2015 Holiday Potluck TV show. Today we have three extraordinary guests joining us who bring lots of joy and beautiful music to the DC area. To my left, please welcome jazz standards with Stacie and Company. So please welcome Stacie Steinke as the vocalist. Then we have Reinhardt Liebig as the pianist or keyboardist, and we have Robert Vetter, who is a trumpet player. So welcome to the show. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
How are you guys doing?
Good. Doing fine.
So tell us, you guys are going to be playing for us today some nice holiday music, and you know, so we don't have much talk time, but let's cover like how you guys got into the music that you're in. And later, because I know you have an extensive background, we need to bring you back on the show. Okay. So, Stacie, let's go ahead and start with you.
Well, I wanted to start this organization, company, if you will, called Jazz Standards by Stacie Company, to fill a need to have musicians available to play jazz standards as a genre. And there's hundreds of really, really talented jazz players in the DC metro area. So depending on what someone is looking for an event or in a venue, we can have someone great like Ryan on the keyboard, add in someone like Robert as a trumpet player, someone like myself, a vocalist, etc., for whatever the organization wants to help set the mood. Because I think what we all like about jazz standards is that there's flexibility and freedom in how you put things together. Okay. And it's just music that brings people together. It's kind of a connective style of music.
Oh, nice. And there's more people involved with than you two, correct?
There are.
Yeah.
There are. There's in fact on some of our recordings we have another bass player, we have a drummer,
nice.
various other people of those same instruments too.
Okay. Now you're singing. How long have you been singing?
Oh my gosh, I think I remember my first singing memory of ABCs on somebody's lap at probably age 3, but I've been singing since I was a kid. I went to graduate school here at Catholic U and studied opera and vocal pedagogy.
Oh, wow.
So came out of that, and you know, I've always loved the standards and find that that's what I really get my most joy in singing.
Oh, that's awesome. And from what I read online, when you were younger, you were known as the little girl with the big voice.
Yeah, that was what my high school choir director used to call me.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Reinhardt, you're from Germany, I understand, and so how did you get interested into piano and keyboarding and anything else you do?
First, we had to leave town. It was East Germany, and you know, the Russians had to join. The Russians had to play. So my dad, you know, he was an architect, and anytime you were anybody, you had to join the party eventually. So when they approached him, he said, "Okay, I will, whatever." And then you know, he made arrangements to get out of Dodge real quick. You know, you could leave without sofas and still not be obvious, you know, so back in 1958. So we got to Cleveland, Ohio, through Ellis Island, and grew up in that area, and I learned accordion when I was 12. And then I went to piano from that and transferred my keyboard side of things on the accordion to a horizontal you know, piano version, so it was more fun doing it that way than it was
on the accordion.
Pushing this thing back and forth. It was a lot of work. And then, you know, I just learned stuff like Beatle tunes in the early days, and I learned some jazz later, and I found out that Art Tatum wasn't like Art Nouveau. It was actually a jazz musician who was like the granddaddy of piano players, and everybody revered him and stuff like that. And you know, from there I played then in other areas, in Phoenix and stuff. I moved over there for a while, and I got here in town with my wife is from here, and been playing in different venues, restaurants and
So
hotels.
do you ever get asked to play the accordion on occasion?
Yeah. There's Oktoberfest we have once a year at Maplewood Grill, where I play in Vienna on Wednesdays and Friday nights, and once a year they do that, and I'll bring that in. But it's a lot of work in my...
Yeah, build up your muscle there.
Yeah, it does.
And Robert, how about you? How did you get involved with the trumpet? And do you play any other instruments?
I play a couple of instruments, but I'm mostly a trumpet player. I got my hands on one at a fairly early age and sort of discovered I could figure it out. Went through the school system. I grew up in Arlington here. Okay. Then I went to college at the University of Miami for a jazz degree. It did me a lot of good, clearly. And got on cruise ships. After that, stayed on cruise ships for about 10 years.
Wow. How was that experience? That must have.
Oh, it was great. It was for a young man, young single man. There was no better way to spend 10 years than to go seeing the world, living on a symbol of conspicuous consumption and playing music with good musicians every night and paying no taxes, having no expenses. That's the only way to make money on cruise ships is to do it for a long time and not maintain a residence on land.
Right. So what was it like when you finally got off the ship and you were on land for a while?
Felt very strange. Felt very strange.
I bet.
All of a sudden I had to, well, I met my wife, that's why we got off.
Oh, okay.
She was,
well, that's good.
She was a casino manager, a blackjack dealer on the ship.
Okay. So what venues, I mean, you mentioned the venue in Vienna, but what venues do you usually play at, or where could people find you?
Well, the next thing that actually is on our schedule, we're playing at Walter Reed. They have a wonderful facility there called Stages of Healing.
Okay.
And they have music there throughout the week. And it is exactly as the name says, Stages of Healing. It's part of a rehabilitative process for the soldiers that are there and also for their families that are accompanying them. So we're going to be doing some of these holiday tunes again there. And I've just really formed this group over the last several months. So we're looking for any opportunities that people want to have. We hope to be doing some work at some of the local restaurants here in town. We're talking to folks in Fairfax about having consistent dates there.
Okay, that's awesome.
But Ryan plays. Why don't you talk about Ryan plays at several places?
Okay. Yeah, it's like I was saying, the Maplewood Grill, which is in Vienna, and they have
where is that in
entertainment.
Vienna anyway?
It's Branch and the main drag, which is Main, but it's 123.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm there on Wednesdays, and I call it rehearsal night. People come in and they can sing at certain hours. That we have open mic, and also Friday we have the same thing, open mic also. I do dinner music beforehand, and then we open up for people come in and sing and play whatever they want to bring instruments in.
Okay. How about you?
I don't have a steady at the moment, but I'm a journeyman trumpet player. I work for anybody who wants to call me. There's 5 or 6 agencies in DC that do contracting of this kind. Most of my work is for Sydney's Music and Entertainment. I do some of the personnel work for them.
Okay.
They've been in DC for almost 100 years now.
So thank you again for coming on the show, and we look forward to listening to your beautiful music.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. See the blazing, you'll be for us, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. So we're doing some jazz standards here today. in a holiday vein. So that was Deck the Halls, done kind of in a samba style. And next we're going to do a medley of Up on the Housetop and Jingle Bells with a little swing. Up on the housetop the reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, up on the housetop, a click, 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 down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh dear Santa, fill it well. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that can open and shut its eyes. Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Next comes the stocking of little Bill. Oh, just see what a glorious fill. He's got a hammer and lots of tacks, a whistle and a ball and a whip that cracks. Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, up on the housetop, a click, 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 down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh ho ho, who wouldn't go? Oh, up on the housetop, a click, 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 down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, we're laughing all the way. When the bobs on bobtail ring, they were making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing on a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Misfortune seemed its lot. It got into a drift and then it got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. So now we're going to slow things up a little bit and come up with a ballad that certainly was performed quite a bit in the 60s by Perry Como. You can find recordings of it still on YouTube now, but it really dates back to the early part of the 20th century, and it's a Victor Herbert song called Toyland, featuring the melodeon. When you've grown up, my dears, and are as old as I, you'll often ponder on the years that roll so swiftly by, my dears. They roll so swiftly by, and of the many lands you will have journeyed through, you'll oft recall the best of all, the land your childhood knew, your childhood knew. Toyland, Toyland, little girl and boyland, while you dwell within it, you are ever happy then. It's childhood's joyland, mystic merry Toyland. Once you pass its borders, you can never return again. Toyland, lovely little girl and boyland, mystic merry Toyland, while you dwell within it, you are ever so happy there. It's childhood's joyland, mystic merry Toyland. Once you pass its borders, you can never return again. So now we have another medley for you of a combination of songs that you probably remember from holiday times. What Child Is This? Also known as Greensleeves. Silent Night. and finishing up with Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Thank you.